So let's take a look at what we're going to do in order to make it available for the field owner or whoever you have working on your web page to add their own content. So here's an example. We're doing this page for Commando Paintball Sports, and you can see that we have a lot of content here. We've got a video at the top, and we have all these different sections on birthday parties and low impact and laser tag and airsoft, the different things that they do. But there may be times when they want to add some of their own content to it, especially as things change. So, for example, we're making this video just about the time that it was time for a Father's Day tournament. So instead of calling us every time they want to make a subtle little change, and we don't mind making changes to your web page, it's what we're about. We're your web page people if we're doing your design. But sometimes they just want to add their own stuff. Well, an easy way to do that is with blog posts. So here what we have is the most recent post can be on top of the page, and then any ones that are were done recently can be shown down the side, or this whole thing can be at the side. We can format it how you want, change the colors, etc. But for this particular page, we thought this was a good look, so we have this box up here, and this is a current blog post. So the owner of the site can go in and add additional blog posts. When they do, the most recent one will be at the top, and this one then will move to this position down here. Somebody can click on this, and it takes them to all the information on it. So here is that post, complete with their um, the title at the top and a picture, and then whatever their content is, and then they can see other posts complete with images on the side, if there are images. Otherwise, just clicking on these things will get you there. They can see ones even way in the past. It still keeps this one at the top, but it'll show older ones. So if you wanted to learn about their membership, you could click here and still find that. All this stuff is also searchable as well. So anyway, let's learn how you put these on your page. So the first thing you have to do is you have to log in as the username and password that we gave you in order to do that. So you're going to go to your website and then put wp-admin. So for this particular test, we have a username called author test. And then let me put in a password for it. And so that lets us log in. Whoops, geez, got that wrong. All right, let's try that again. Okay, author test. All right, so we're going to log on in here, and now this gets us into the admin thing. So you can see we've limited the amount of stuff that you can do here on the side. The reason we do that, the page has the page has been set up where we want the look that we've worked with you on, and we want a particular sequence of where H1s and H2s and headings and images and alt tags for images. So we don't want a lot of messing around with that stuff because it can really hurt our search engine optimization. And we're constantly going in and monitoring that and trying to perfect that. By putting little blog posts in, though, is actually a good thing for the search engine optimization. It's giving us more content, and it's making the page have subtle changes each week or every time that you do an update. And Google likes it if the pages seem fresh, if there's new content popping up there. And so this is going to create the content, but we're doing it in such a way where we've set it up to where it's not going to have any kind of negative effects on our search engine optimization. So if you click on posts, you can see all the existing ones that we have. And in this particular situation, we're saying the only thing there is a Father's Day post from this particular admin that we have logged in. You'd have a whole list of them. But let's go add a, so there's all posts, right? Now let's go look at, well, it says if there's all, there's going to be 100. Okay, there's all the posts. So there's all the ones going back, the Father's Day tournament, the paintball week, and this paintball, and Moms Be a Hero, etc., etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new post. So when you add a new post, here's what you're going to do. So don't edit the existing one. We want to make a new one, and then the last one will move over to that other side, etc. And then we're adding new content each time. So the first thing we do is we come up with a title. So maybe we want to talk about laser tag. Laser tag things this month, or whatever you want for the title of this thing. Okay. Then there's a section right below it. If you click here, it says start writing. Well, in order to make this easy, I have gone into Notepad and I've grabbed some information on laser tag, and we're going to just copy this, and we're going to go into this section here, and we're just going to paste it. So there's our laser tag stuff, and it's made it into a couple of paragraphs here. We can add paragraphs. So you click and the paragraphs are already there. You can add things if you want. So if we want to add something, we can add a paragraph or an image or a heading or a gallery and quotes and all this kind of stuff. So if you want to add more stuff, you can. But to make it easy, if you just want to put a title and then some text, then the other thing we want to do is set a featured image. So over here on the sides, you will see something that says set featured image. If I click on that, it will default to the existing media library. So here's all kinds of images that are already being used on the site. But let's assume that you have a new picture you want to put up. You just click Upload Files and then select File, and it will take you to your desktop or wherever you're defaulting to in order to grab pictures. So let's just make a wild assumption that I have this picture on my desktop and I want to upload it. I can click on that picture and I hit open, and up it goes. Now ideally you want pictures that are not too big if you're doing this. So here's a 600 by 449, and that picture probably was already down here someplace. Yep, there it is. But I'm just showing you how you could upload it if you needed to. So we upload that there. If you want, you can add some alt text to this as well. It's just kind of a search engine thing. So we could say that this is girl crouching, playing laser tag. Just kind of a what the picture is helps Google know what is this an image of. So, and using the words that we're using in the title, since this is a talk about laser tag and it's a picture about laser tag, it'd be nice to have the alt text say something about laser tag. So we've got that. We hit select. So now it puts that image there. We have this stuff here. We're looking good. We hit publish. All right, so as soon as we hit publish, that thing should, nope, let's hit publish a couple times. So we're published and it'll say post published, and now we can view the post. So if we go in and take a look now, we'll see laser tag things this month. This summer we have laser tag action every weekend, etc., etc., etc. So there's our little post that we just made. And if we go over to the home page now, we will see that we updated this automatically. Now laser tag things this month is now there, complete with the information, and the Father's Day tournament moved to the second position here. So that's how you will update images and posts as you go. Each week, it would be nice if you do a new post, or every other week, or when something's new, when something changes. Keep in mind, if this is a dated type thing like the Father's Day, as soon as Father's Day is over, you really want to put up a new post. That way people don't look at the page and go, well, geez, they never update this. Father's Day was a week ago and they still don't have anything new. So even if you just put something very generic like come on out and have some fun, we're having great weather, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering stuff. Just something to change it if it's based around a date. And that's how to add posts. That's all there is to it. Hopefully that makes sense, and feel free to call with any questions.